Good morning, folks. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I got Governor Ron DeSantis' phone number on my phone. I called the office. Could not get through. Haven't gotten a call back. Stop that. Little girl. That's nasty. She's going to be a year old pretty soon, so she knows what's going on with her. Yes. You ate all the food. Good girl. Kennel. She wants to go out, but she's going to have to wait because this is basically an emergency call to y'all. This is my action plan. I want you to make it your action plan. The mad scientists, as you can see from my earlier video, my urgent message, are at it again. They're continuing to gain of function research. And now they want to move on and do gain of function research, which is illegal according to international law. And thank God for the Israeli physician who called out this crap. It's a crime. And apparently in Massachusetts and Florida, they're researching this. Now, I don't expect anything good out of Massachusetts. I lived in Massachusetts for a long time. Jeez. I lived there for probably 8 years of my life. Wow. I don't care. I don't even drive through the place. I don't like the jurisdiction. I think they're a bunch of damn stuck-up pilgrims who think they know better than everybody else, and they're a bunch of liars and thieves there. They let a lot of crimes go by and won't prosecute the kids because they're just children. Anyway, I want you to call the office of your next president. That's right, he'll be the next president. He's going to take action. And he has only one flaw, by the way. I will confront him on his flaw, and I will say right now, he's not an America firster. He's an Israel firster. He wants to make discussions about the Holocaust or holo-hoax, whatever perspective you want, illegal. He wants to make it a crime to talk about that shit. They lied about that. It wasn't 6 million. It was more like less than 400,000. Maybe less than 300,000. It's still a terrible loss of human life. And in case you're wondering, it was good Jews in those places being incarcerated by bad Jews. Isn't that kind of crazy? Yeah, as my adopted mother told me, as B told me, if people want to destroy the Jews, just leave the Jews alone. By God, they'll destroy each other. And if you don't believe what she said, then go read Edwin Black's book. But here's the action. Call Governor Ron DeSantis and confront him with the fact that he is allowing gain-of-function research to be done in the state of Florida. And you tell him you want him to shut it down. And shut it down with prejudice. I want all licenses yanked, all permits yanked. I want people charged. I want them tried for their crimes. I want the maximum penalties under the law. Here's what they're going to do. If they can get away with it, and if we don't do anything, they will get away with it. They've already put together these two different types of viruses right now in the lab, and they found out it works. And when they inject this shit, this new creation of theirs into the rats, 80% mortality rate. Yeah. And their recommendations are that the research be continued and expanded into primates. You know, into mammals, into monkeys, so they can study how to kill, how to genocide the world better, how to create another pandemic. It didn't happen in nature. This was an attack upon the United States of America. Now here's the insanity of it. Just like 9/11, it was an attack upon ourselves. We started that research in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Fauci's baby. And when he couldn't do it legally in this country anymore, he shipped it over to Wuhan, into China, and funded it over there. And it is a bioweapon. It's man-made. And I don't think it merely escaped. Because the Chinese let their people travel internationally to spread that shit. They didn't tell us about it. The Chinese are responsible. And how many deaths have we had unnecessarily because of all this stuff? I've heard as high as 1 billion. Can't get the truth. There was a nurse out of Canada that brought that to my attention. I think she was Newfoundland. We used to tease the Newfies when we lived up in New England. They were the brunt of Canada. They were always Newfie jokes. It was almost like telling a blonde joke. This woman's good looking and she's brilliant. And she's beautiful too. But that's beside the point. She's quite a professional and she put everything on the line. We can't get the data. They're not telling us. And they're continuing to work on killing off everybody they can on the planet. And you may say, oh, they'd never do that. Well, they've been working at it. And they haven't got it right yet. So they're still experimenting. They're still studying. They're still trying to figure out how to do it to us. Lorraine, quiet. Good girl. I know I'm getting excited. Hold on. She wants to go out, and it's time for her to go out, and I'm neglecting her. So I want you to call Governor Ron DeSantis' office in Florida, the next president of the United States. No, I don't want Trump back. The boy had his chance, and he screwed up, and he brought us this stupid virus and the stupid whatever it is, this experimental treatment that they put on us. No, I don't want to call it a vaccine. It doesn't meet the legal definition of a vaccine. All right. Okay. She's got a little bit of weasel in her, I swear. She looks like a fox. The Tasmanian daredevil would have a hard time with her. And she rested up a coyote yesterday morning. The coyote was just slightly smaller than her, and it was half her speed. She just wanted to play. Of course, she didn't recognize this is a wild animal and a natural enemy. I hope she wakes up to that fact so that she will realize she may have to defend herself against them. Okay, folks, we have to defend ourselves against the sociopaths. We have a sociopathic culture that's illegally occupying America, including our government, our institutions, our banking system, the corporations. Oh, especially big tech, Facebook, Google, Twitter. And I don't give a damn about Elon Musk. I doubt Twitter's going to do any better. And I don't give a damn about this election because I think they're going to just put Republicans in office and they're going to be practicing Christian forgiveness. They're not going to do a damn thing. They're not going to correct the problem. You're going to have to take far more action. This is going to really be a fight to get yourself out of communism. You can vote your way in, but you can't vote your way out. Look, I need you to call Governor Ron DeSantis. I need you to demand that he take action and that he shut down this operation that's in his state. He'll do it. And he'll do it in big style. Forget about the damn pilgrims in Massachusetts. They're the next best thing to the friends the communists have in the country. That goddamn, what's his name? Oh, that senator. Romney, that jackass that set up that thieving system, that thieving medical system that they set up in Massachusetts to leech off the rest of us, to prove the efficacy, to prove the screw-up of Obamacare. Look, folks, call Governor Ron DeSantis. Don't neglect on this one. I got to call him back. Call him and just tell him you want to talk with the senior aide. Get the most senior person in the office and register your complaint and tell them you want follow-up on this. You want a call back. You want answers on this stuff. Governor DeSantis doesn't know about this yet. I found out about it on YouTube from Redacted, and before that, I heard it alluded to on other channels. It was only on Redacted they got directly into the darn thing. 80% mortality rate on the rats. And they're going to do that shit to us, to you and me, if we don't shut them down now. Call Governor Ron DeSantis now.